Hey guys, how you doing? Lucky here from Lucky 7 Mud Mowers, YouTube.com. I think I am done with the updates for this season, unless if something breaks. I'm going to do a little complete rundown. Hopefully you guys will like it. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Right now I'm just going to do a swirl around the machine. Get a pretty good idea. Alright guys, now I got the lights off. Do a little run down. Yeah, I do have one light out right there, marker light, red marker light. I gotta fix that. You're asking why I have lights all over the place. If you're trail riding at night, the machine breaks down, just not for show. I got the lights to be able to work on the tractor. And I think it adds a nice touch to it. Alright, so we're going to start off with a few things that I've done with the tractor. I'll probably miss a few things, but we'll see what happens here. Hopefully I get everything. Steer wheel was custom made by me. Very simple. Is you get a piece of chain, wrap it around a 5-gallon bucket, tack weld it all, then finish welding it, and weld that to your steering column. I got myself oil temperature gauge. This here is a toggle switch for my winch. This is a toggle switch for my lights. Push button start. Engine kill switch. Another engine kill switch for the fuel. I have Everstart battery from Walmart. I've had this one here since I built the Lucky 7. Looks kind of rat nest, but that's what it is. Got my nifty little air horn. Inside the toolbox, I have another battery. I have a fuel pump, fuel tank. Inside this ammo box is where I can put some tools. I got a phone charger there with a fusible link. The shifter was in the center, what they call a nut breaker. When I first built the Lucky 7, as you've seen in the video, I was shifting it. I got rid of that and I put a second generation shifter on the side. The steering itself is the second generation. Craftsman steering. This is how I hooked up the hood. It lifts up like this. And to be able to hold it up, I got a second ammo box right here for some of my electrical. I lift this up, and if you see a little nut right there, so now I could be able to do that, or I could take the hood completely off if I wanted to. And how the hood is put on, I welded some 2 1-inch pipes up to a certain length, 1/2-inch pole, welded that all together. On the hood I put little pins that go inside the pipe to be able to get my swing action. On the hood here I had to cut off, this is from a running board from another machine. The weld, I had a problem with my welder, but I could have grinded that down and made it a little bit better, but you know what? Everything is not perfect. It's my own way of doing it. It's a popcorn weld, but it is what it is. Does have, like I said, 2nd generation steering in there. The hood is actually from here down is one hood, and from here up had to fabricate out of a piece of steel. It don't look fancy inside. As you see, I tack welded it all the way around, had some support, cut the hole for more breather room. Let's see. This here is a hood vent from a roof. You could go to Home Depot or Lowe's, they have those. And I just cut a piece of in front, put the screen there. As you guys all say, I say, fuck the haters. If I was the front, I put another wire mesh there. There's my winch, light bar, trailer hitch. I got something planned for that, but if I want to move around trailers, I could be able to move around trailers if I want, or use that for a tow bar or something. I put fenders on in the front. It's my foot pedal, foot throttle as you guys would say. This here is my throttle cable that's inside a solid line. It goes all the way up. I don't have nothing hanging. Had issues with that. I found out this is the best way to be able to run a foot throttle. You don't have nothing hanging, no wires, no cables, no nothing. I do have a video that's posted how I made that. You guys should check that out. It's a throttle cable for a mud mower. Here is for my oil temperature gauge. I have it right inside there, so if I have to change the oil, I just take that off and clean that. The front tires, they're BKTs Sports AT 22 by 8 by 10s. My sponsor, which is the company I work for, Rhode Island Tire. Tire Doctor LLC. They were able to get me some tires for it. The rear tires are car aisles, 22 by 11 by 10, AT 489s. I got these tires a week before I busted my leg last year, and I really haven't had a good chance to try them out. But I've been doing small little tiny test runs with the tractor, with everything that I've been doing, and it seems like they're working okay, but we'll see what happens. I'm satisfied with it so far. This is out of transaxle. The very first transaxle I busted in the Lucky 7. That's part of the ball gear. This is another one I busted. This came out of from the beaver dam. If you guys seen some of my older videos, you'll see I busted that, and I couldn't find it after. But I went down another day and I was able to find it. So as your GoPro here, and I'm going to put it up on my lift, and we're going to check out underneath. What am I running for the engine? Be 21 horsepower intake. It's boarded over by 2%. It's oversized pistons and rings. The heads are polished. Intake, it's a aluminum intake with the double bowl carburetor. Intake's been polished. Heads have been shaved and polished. I built this engine about 2.5 years ago, and it does not have no governor, nothing at all. Even inside does not have the governor. I took the arm completely out and just left just the shaft to plug up the hole. So let me take a minute. I'll put this up on the lift and we'll check out underneath it. Alright, so we're going to start with the front end. The front end is stocked, but I did do a little bit of fabrication on it. And as you see, the front end is a full weld, completely all the way over. Grease fittings. I got on my axle, I have cross member. I fabricate on that, and check this out. Just notice that steering bolts was missing. I gotta fix that before I take it back out. Let's see. As you see, everything's pretty much double walled up on the frame. This is stock frame, right? What you see right here. Then if you follow it, it's double. You'll see it. The front end, steering linkage. If you notice, I had to cut that, and I added another piece here, and then I added another cross member there to make it that nice and stiff. And that goes up over here, which is right here, and that there. Yeah, that's nice and tight. I'm running a 5-inch belt. I mean, a 5-inch drive pulley in the front. Running a 5/8 belt, and I'll get that size for you in a minute. Stock clutch. Pulley in the back, which is that stock, just new. The belt guide I had to make, it goes up, try to show you, up around. And it comes over here, holds that nice over there. This one here, this belt guide, I built that. It keeps it from flopping back and forth. This is the same belt I did the 3-minute burnout on. As you see, it's not that bad. Still have some life in it, but I think I will replace that soon. I'm running a 3-inch pulley in the back. I had to add a pulley here with a cross member to hold that pulley there with another belt guide. And up in the front, we'll go back to the front again. Where you cut the frame, this is where the front end used to be, right here. Well, as I extended it, what I did is put another cross member, keep that from twisting. So that's a 1/4-inch steel. Let's see. Stock brakes. Little exhaust hanger. I'm running a Peerless 206 transaxle, which has been all rebuilt. I do have the barons inside there. It's my fabricated cross member. There's one of them. There's another one. Fabricated that. You'll see how that is done on one of my other videos. It's a Peerless 206 transaxle. Let's see. We'll go from this way here. You'll see how I have it set up here. Now I got another brace up top, so that keeps it from twisting. And it seems like it's working really, really well. See if I can get the camera up here a little bit. You'll see how I have the belt guide right there. If you look far right hand, top of right hand corner, it goes into the frame, which is connected to a bolt that's on this side here. So I undo that bolt in this piece, which is this one right here. That'll come completely right off. I got a belt guide here, one up over here. And I got another plate up top underneath the battery tray. Got a red neon light in the back for poops and giggles. Let's see, I got a rock light right here. Another rock light there. I got one right there. And one in the back. So I have a total of 4 rock lights underneath the tractor. In front of the tractor I have 1 rock light there. And if you remember, underneath the fenders I have a rock light there. One right there. And that one right there. Then I have the 4-inch LED light bar. If you look underneath the hood, I have a light strip there, and inside the scoop, there's another light there, light strip, and I got another light strip there. The belt size is, let's see, that is going to be Husky belt, 5/8 by 85. And I get that at Tractor Supply. You guys all know it's running a dual exhaust. And to make the dual exhaust is basically a fence post. It comes up over here straight out to the back. It used to come out further, but I cut the mufflers off because I didn't like the sound of the mufflers. I got some 2 pull hooks here. Try to think what else. A lot of people were asking about questions. So just do a rundown over here a little bit. 5-inch in the front, 3-inch in the back. And when you're running a 3-inch belt, I mean pulley in the back, what I did is I wrapped it, this pulley here, to bring it closer this way. It gets another inch of grab. Seems like everything looks nice and tight. This is actually the first time I was able to get underneath this in a while. The only thing I have an issue with right now would be this bolt right here. I gotta look for one. Should have some in stock. That's it. That is a complete rundown with the Lucky 7. If anybody has any questions, put it up in the description. And when I lower it down, I'll do one more wrap around with the tractor. Alright guys, well, there you go. If there's any questions, put them in the comments below. Don't forget, I go live every Saturday, Friday, and Sunday. Friday and Sundays are freedom of speech. Saturdays is a kind of family chat, clean chat. If you have any questions, feel free to come on up on the YouTube channel. Also, if you watch all my videos, you'll realize I do give away $25 Amazon cards. You do have to be present to win. And I want to say thank you very much to my sponsors, which one of them is a good YouTube channel, Mud Mower Farms. You got to check him out. Hit that subscribe button, check him out. He's really, really good on some of his builds that he's starting off with. Also, I want to give a huge thanks and appreciation to Tire Doctor LLC, one of my big sponsors. They sponsored with the tires there. And also Manning Trucking. They're both companies located out of Walpole, Massachusetts.